Garoppolo. Speedy wide out Goodwin. And at the 11. That one a first down pick. An ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Man, don't want the pressure, man. If they're at 20, man, I'm going to go with this shit, man.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
24, right there, right there. 54. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I got him.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Forced out to his left. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
Making me young. Let me get a little close to this.
Come, baby. I'm coming, baby.
Oh, shit.
Watch twin.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson being chased out left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side.
Man, come on.
And that'll be incomplete.
That's why he dropped it, man.
Good
that shit
protection that
pink.
time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up fourth. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
Damn, man. That's all your college called the motherfucking internet roll. They don't care about y'all education out there.
Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. On the screen, this is Coleman. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a first and 10. So first and 10 now from the 30. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, here's Breida. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
11.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So they don't even need to run a second down play. Give them the first.
And typically when we see this jumping, is it usually third down, fourth down? They got them on second down. I think that's a lack of discipline.
They'll toss it to Breida. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Matt Breida with his second second touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
I got him. Check 31. Check 31. Hey guys, listen. Aces. 51 to Mike, boys. 56.
They'll run on first down. Carson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson looking middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And some room to work. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I'm on Wi-Fi on my phone, man.
Mike 54. You ain't going nowhere.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Your shit was lagging. Ain't no way he gonna make no shit like this. Oh, no. Yeah. You just gotta take, you just gotta take the L, dog.
Right there. 54 Mike. Strip the ball. Strip that
Play action. Now Wilson.
Look at that shit. Somebody this shit lagging this shit.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaches that day.
When we talked about him, they did.
You know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route train, getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Escaping the pressure right. This is caught.
Come on,
and he'll
man.
be out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. You got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, the ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Drove that bit down the field.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. So that'll back him up 5. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. This time Wilson will throw. He's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case.
And that'll be caught by the tight end. It's Ed Dixon with a Seahawk touchdown. Ed Dixon there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Nah, you trying to focus hard, focus on how I want to be moving. Hey, that's what it is. Tell the truth, nigga. Supposed to be the little homie, man. Tell the truth, man. Don't be lying, man. It's just a game, man.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Oh, yeah. I'm done. I'm most definitely done.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Nah, I'm finna come right back. I'm finna come right back. Oh, shit.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 180. Exit. Left. Watch left. Come on.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Completes it to Coleman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards, a first down.
Alert.
On first down, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down with a sack at Ziggy Ansah.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt when a few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back. And his first carry loses the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
I never believe your shit lagging now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Never.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
I'm going to beat you anyway.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Mike 5.
This shit lag.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming
This
after
shit
you.
lag on your ass.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
School niggas on this shit, man. Niggas calling my motherfucking play.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
You lagging right now?
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. He almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Fucking lag.
Lock. 6. Hey, wahoo. Hey,
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up. So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the 3rd.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, Orbit.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo.
Man, throw the ball, man. My shit lagging.
Ezekiel Ansah and the Seahawks will get the football back in outstanding field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch 54. 19. Tighten up. Touch 50.
He's going underneath.
From the gun, it's
He's
Wilson.
going underneath.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and it's 3rd down.
I'm going to get to the ball.
Now Wilson. And he's got Lockett. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive.
I would have been through that bit, but you know me.
Spectacular catch turns into a first down. First down saves him from a 3-and-out. Throwing is Wilson.
I'm out.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. And that gives him now the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah,
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 13 yards there, the Niner first. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
21. 11. 5.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 12 yards there and a first down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Now a toss play. It's Breida. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
12. 21.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's got some space here. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for the...
I'm gonna invite your ass.
It's 12:20. It's 12:55 over here. You quit on me? You quit
I
on me?
gotta play you again. This shit is really bad.
Man, why you wanna play again then?
I can't believe you think you wrong.
Man, I am, man.
Damn, I gotta find your name because...
I ain't a mafia. What you mean? You gotta find my name. Cainiac. What you mean, nigga?
Oh, there it goes. Cause I got a lot of friends, so I gotta like search you.
Send me my damn service. Stay down for the franchise. Now we finna play on your weak ass server. We you playing on mine? I got A1 internet. So your shit ain't finna lag before we even play. It's lagging right now. That's all I need to hear. Go get Lamar, man. Fuck that. Go get Lamar. Man, go get Lamar home. Why you? I just whooped your ass rough now, cuz. Go get Lamar. I'm finna go get Lamar then.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the big skin, we stretch the distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your fifth.
Yeah, nigga, I'm finna go get your boy. Since you claim you gotta get that nigga in Ultimate Team and all that, roll with him with his already team. Nigga, go get Lamar. You scared to, man, you scared to go get, I just demolished you with Frisco. I ain't finna go get Frisco. You ain't ready for that.
No, I want you to get Frisco. Y'all ass anyway.
Yo, you say what you wanna say, man.
Hold on, this shit right here.
Hey, man. Your shit lagging?
Please don't let this shit. I don't know.
Your shit lagging. If we lag, you lagging, I don't even want to play the game. Cause I don't want to sit in here, motherfuckers say, man, my shit was lagging, I shit was lagging all game when nigga on your ass.
Because I know it does, bro. Because, bro, you know how the fuck I play. Don't even try to play like you ever blew me out before. Don't
man, it's at 28-7.
But you trying to be hollering, bro. If I was at home, nigga, your shit would have been on the fucking ground. Stop playing. Shit taking forever.
Why your shit, you exit out the game?
Did it exit out?
You quit?
No, I didn't. Do it again. No, do it again.
Go on, send it from your shit. You say you gonna send it from yours.
I am. I didn't quit. I didn't. School internet be fucking weak, bro. Need some new shit in this bitch. Get Lamar. No, don't get them niggas, bro. For real. Bro, pick the same team you just had.
I'm finna get Lamar.
Bro, then I'm picking Lamar, cause then I'm about to beat your ass.
Nah, you just ain't even want him. I'm going to get Lamar, man. Now you trying to play like, well, we both gonna play with him, cause you really been green.
I don't know, bro.
Nah, go get Russell. Cause you just said you ain't want to play with him.
I want you to pick the fucking team that you had, so I can beat you. So you think them niggas wrong? Them niggas shitty. That's how I'm about to beat your ass.
Man, I play with Frisco, and I play with Baltimore.
You weak with them niggas. You overscored, bro.
Hey, I want.
And it wasn't even 28.
It was 28.
It was 21.
It was 28. I was on 1 yard line. I was gonna go.
Oh my god.
We might well count that as a touchdown.
Let's go. Come on.
I'm gonna get Lamar, man.
Bro, do not fucking pick them niggas, bro. That shit is annoying. Come on.
What's annoying about it, man? What's annoying about it?
Bro, why are you trying to play, bro? Come on, cause I don't got enough time for all that shit. Come on. Niggas the San Francisco 49ers, so I can whoop the fuck out of them niggas.
You ain't gonna do shit with them boys, man. Go get Seattle. I'm gonna go get Seattle.
You want me to get Seattle?
That's who you just had? Nah, I want. I don't give a fuck who you get. You get Lamar or you get Seattle. Whichever one you feel like you got a better chance to win with.
No, I know I'm gonna beat you, period. All I gotta do is not laugh.
I want you to get your best team then. If Lamar your best team, get Lamar. Man, you so sorry, man. I'm finna blow your ass up.
I can't believe you said I'm sorry.
Man, I'm telling you, Madden 19, that was too many, it was too many bugs and shit in there. They were hitting y'all nigga win and shit.
If I don't fucking lag, you gon' know this.
Plus, I done got waved up.
No, you didn't, man.
I done crafted the game. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest. Tupac in the prison, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soaking it. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their eyes, now they truly focusing. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions.
You know the shit.
Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. Cole, on the internet and shit, man.
I'm not paying for this fucking ass.
You at the school though, man. Fuck, they post.
I ain't paying for this shit.
They don't care about your education.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck going on, man.
Alright.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we're in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle.
I can't see whatever.
Man, I got fans and shit watching online and shit.
They kick me out.
Hell yeah, it kicked you out, man. I'm finna see you one.
Invite me.
If it don't work this time.
Invite me. Hold on.
Let's go, John. I see you out there watching, baby, man. Got the camera and shit hooked up. Hey, we tuned in. I can see what you writing. Man, where you at? Oh, okay. You the one that just you the one that just sent me the invite. If you will, I'm finna go. I'm looking for you right now. I'm looking for you right now. Oh, I got one better. You waiting on the rematch? You can go and send it to me. How about that? Breezy, alright. Yeah, that little nigga I was just playing, that's my little partner. He in college, he played football. On that motherfucker crying like a little bitch, man. I done tore his ass up. About his shit lagging. I ain't got time for that shit. Oh shit, I already started to you, Breeze. The business is, man. I was just playing my little partner, man. You don't know if you watching or not. That's why I ain't never sent you an invite. He was I'm playing his ass. Mine whooped his ass. He ain't quit. Score 28-7. He started hollering about the shit lagging. Oh man, if it's lagging, why you keep on playing? You know what I'm saying, man? I'm talking about he sideline possession catches and shit, man. Cause your shit lagging, you ain't doing that. He score, he make the extra point. Your shit ain't lagging. You just getting your ass whooped. Man, when I played him in 17, I felt like the little dude one of the coldest niggas I ever played in Madden. I thought I was cold, so I started playing him. 18 came around. Alright, you know what I'm saying? We were running up, but that nigga, he was still better than me. 19 come around. Oh, I'm on his ass. I done beat him a couple times. He beat me a couple times. 20 came around. Picked the game just right. Now he can't win. Linebacker can't jump 20 feet in the ass, pick the ball off. He can't do nothing.
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Look at him. He's sending me
and they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Yeah, we had a good game, though, earlier, man. I had thought about that. Man, we tit for tat, man. I supposed to have won, though.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Hey, pick your game up. Go down. Back up.
Hello.
54.
Now Wilson on first down.
What you say?
Fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 180. What we got?
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Now they go screen. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13.
11. Go.
Oh, boy, my wife getting on my nerves. Hey, my little dude I was just playing, man, he over here in the YouTube thing on your ass.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
Yeah,
traffic and it's intercepted. Picked up by Quay Diggs. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
So you doing a connection test. What your connection came out to be? You got good connection now? Your connection rolling now?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. And what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines, because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks, because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
That's my dog.
Green 80. Check right 54. Right 54. Got you. I got you. Go. Check the backer. Gun. Check. Motion out of the backfield. Check 99. Check. Fresh.
Now it's Carson. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Check. Left.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Hold up real quick.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Dancing to his left. He'll run it, and he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Right. 380. 54. Left. Hey, one set. Got it.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Mike 54. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up. Hey, 0.
Now a man who played collegiately here in the Golden State, Rashad Penny. The Pro Bowl corner, Jason Verrett, on the tackle.
You don't want no problem from me. Jason Verrett running down. 2 yards on the pickup.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. We're scoreless after 1. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Wilson to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf, he's got it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26.
First down, Seahawks.
Mike 315. Gun. 54.
On first down, Carson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
Throwing on second down. Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That catch certainly easier than the one Tyler Lockett made in the back left corner of the end zone in the Thursday night win over the Rams in Week 5. My goodness, that was incredible. In fact, the advanced metrics called it the most improbable catch in the NFL in the last 2 years. And if for some reason you missed it, look it up. Pretty impressive. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And that is going to be incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the ball back. Well, Charles, 18 of the 32 teams have now played 8 games, half their season. The other 14 will reach the midway point next week, so we'll save the midseason grades and awards until then. But
thank you. I like that.
We'll wait on that. But let's look at a few underperforming teams thus far that have played 8 games, and you tell me what you think their final record's going to be. Now, let's start with the Chargers at 3-5.
Big win in Chicago on Sunday. I like them to go 5-3 down the stretch, and that gives them 8 wins. Actually, have them go 6-2. I think they're going to go 9-7.
Ooh, they're on the edge of the playoffs. Okay, let's stay in the AFC West. How about the Broncos at 2-6 right now?
I just don't see that offense improving. I think that they win 2 more games and go 4-12.
And Giants 2-6. They're underperforming.
Yeah, but their schedule really lightens up on the back end. They're playing hard. I'm going to give them 6 wins, 6-10.
Lastly, and I might duck under the table when you answer this one, the Falcons at 1-7.
Yeah, that's a tough one because I wonder about what's going to happen with their head coach. But I think they'll play better down the stretch. 4 wins, 4-12.
You're off the hot seat, my friend.
Thank you.
That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and it's 3rd down.
Well, he decided to air it out a little bit on that play. Took a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
The Patriots run.
That's what the 49ers run.
What that is?
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Your shit look different than mine. I don't know, like your shit base different than mine. What you got, your line base or something?
Switch it. Come on, switch. 65. 12, fellas, here we go. And hot.
Garoppolo now.
Man, come on, man. Better send your ass back to Denver, boy.
Against zone defenses, the windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly.
Shit.
How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation in there. The defense won the battle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Must be saying I don't need to kick.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
They're not a cop sleep.
2. Go ahead.
They'll go for it.
Free play.
It's Garoppolo.
Even on me.
Able to haul it in is Kittle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Garoppolo. He's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Oh, shit.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Check, check, check.
Garoppolo gives to Breda.
Who the hell is calling that?
In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
21, 21. Here we go. 12, fellas, here we go. Pick me up. Here we go. 25. Check 25. 21, 21. Check.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10. Down at the 33.
Go ahead, go ahead. Kill, turn up.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 33 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility, the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles usually...
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. picked off by Jason Barrett. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
13. 56 to Mark, boys. 56. Check 56. Get in the weight room. Hey, Charlie.
Second down and goal. Garoppolo. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
What they doing? They want to turn down?
Touchdown reception. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover.
Come on, man. You got to put in that motherfucker. He confused the game, but the game he said it was a touchdown. They ain't giving no point, though.
They come out here in the eye. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation.
65.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Tevin Coleman. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Jarkowski Tart. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount.
Get that motherfucker.
To those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah.
He told me I just got a land cable. Man, come on, man. Leave me alone. This my last game for the play anyway.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
19. What you got? What you got? Four down. Give me some.
I take all my dubs and L's the same with a smile.
Throwing again. Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Just don't know I play.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Defense ain't right. Oh, shit.
Right there. 54. Right there.
You would have had me. I ain't have my defense there. Now
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep inside. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
I ain't even see him.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Damn, how long that nigga was open right there? God
68 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. Now here in Santa Clara, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
I ain't trying to jinx my boys, man. You know, I
That's
lost
fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
We pushing for something like this here. This look a whole lot better.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing.
Oh, a heavy rush, and down he goes. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
They'll set up a screen for Breida.
Come on, man.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 8 yards on the screen. And it'll be 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Returnable for Lockett. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way, because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. Wilson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Wilson operating from the gun, escaping the pressure right. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. D Ford able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson steps away to his left. And he goes out right around the 39. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Somebody get
I thought
Will.
they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
The Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
36 power.
Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Get your swarm on. 54's Mike, 54's Mike. Come on, that. 54. Get that quarterback, D-line. Run left. Go 14.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Breida on a toss left.
Yeah. I ain't gonna miss you. I ain't gonna miss you. Not this time, Bobby. Not that time.
Matt Breida taking it in. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Oh!
His throw incomplete. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1, we want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line.
I don't like the fact when he still kicks the ball.
I'll tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this.
Right,
yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown him a little bit.
Still keep.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right?
That's caught inside the 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Now Myers for the extra point.
I'm glad I ain't found out to the end of the game because I would have.
And the lead is down to 20.
That probably would have cost me down.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but Very little reason to use him at this point. He's got the first down and more across midfield.
Come on, man.
Down to the 28-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Well, Garoppolo's going to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Good guy.
I'm going to hit you all.
So the victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one.
You is next in line.
Halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
Man, I gotta make a move, B.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.
I'll be back on
EA Sports.
Another 2 hours.
The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.